Hi, my name's AJ Hurt. I'm an alpine skier out of Lake Tahoe, specifically Palisades. I've been skiing since I was very young, like 2 years old. My dad's a ski patrol out in Palisades, and so I learned to ski with him. I think that the first time I was really motivated to be a professional was honestly at Wildflower, the cookie shop. They had a thing where if you won a gold medal at the Olympics, you got free cookies for the rest of your life, and I remember being a little mighty mite, and that was all I wanted. The things I love most about GS and slalom, I love the technical side of it. I love that you're always thinking and trying to make that perfect turn every time, especially in GS. When you get that perfect turn and when you have it multiple times in a row especially, I think there's no better feeling. And I think a lot of skiers would agree with that. Even though it's maybe the least exciting of all the disciplines, it can be very satisfying. I think just staying focused and trying to find that fine line of being in control but also being free and trying to let the skis run. And obviously the line of where you're skiing is so important too, but I think the line of trying to find that line between aggression and passiveness, where you're going to be skiing your fastest but you're also going to make it down the course, is the most important. I am more of an emptying the mind person because I think I can get caught up overthinking. When I trust my instincts and trust my gut and what I've learned and what I've over the years, I think that's when I can ski the best. I do have some songs that I listen to more in the lodge before the start, but I like to listen to like rap and specifically Doja Cat, which I don't really listen to outside of that, but I do love her and it kind of gets me pumped up. There's many coaches that have inspired me along the way. I think one that stands out is John Cashman, who also happens to be my best friend's dad. But before that, he was my coach. He came to Palisades, I think, when I was 11. Not only was he an incredible coach technically and knew everything, but he was also so motivating and so kind and pushed me to get to where I am today. Last season, I struggled a lot. Starting at the very end of the season before, I started experiencing a lot of weird neck and back and shoulder pain. And I went to a lot of doctors and I had a lot of people tell me that nothing was wrong or they couldn't find anything. And I think most of all, it was just hard mentally because I had all this pain and I didn't know where it was coming from. I really felt like it came the most when I was skiing and when I was training, more than just existing, and it felt so frustrating. Not knowing if I was ever gonna be able to reach that point again where I was at the season before, and that aggression that I feel like suits my skiing the best. It was the hardest thing to do with my back. It was definitely a lot of dark moments and hard times, but I had so many people and so many friends and coaches and my parents who helped push me through and helped tell me just like keep trying, something's gonna work out, you're gonna figure something out. Especially one of my coaches, John Spilar, he's from Slovenia, and he kept being like, you're not the only person to go through this, like other people have pain all the time, you're not unique. Which is honestly the best thing to hear. But who am I to think that I'm the first person to ever like experience this kind of pain? And so I feel like it took a while, but having all those people really helped me. It was more when I finally was in Copper all of November and I was around all these people and I was able to get more and more days of training and skiing without pain. When I was finally able to race again, I felt so removed from the pressure of skiing well that I maybe would have had from the year before, that I was able to ski freer and just like be like, okay, I'm gonna do my best because I'm just glad I'm here at all. Being committed to just keep going and trying to figure it out and trying to find a way regardless of how kind of dark it got. I think with this being an Olympic year, it's so easy to get caught up in the stress of it all, and it's obviously lurking in the back of everyone's minds. But at the same time, I think every race and every training, I'm gonna go as hard as I can regardless. So it's not like I'm gonna be like, oh, because now it's an Olympic year, I'm gonna work a little harder. Like, I'm gonna work just as hard as I did last year because I want to do just as well every season. The Juniper Award means so much to me, and as far as financially, especially in the springs, I attend college at Dartmouth College back east, studying electrical engineering. It's not the cheapest place to go to school, and that money helps so much to fund that and housing and school. It's so amazing, and it helps me still be able to focus on my academics outside of skiing, which is pretty cool.